Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Getting ready to make a salvage yard run to get 2 doors and a fender from the car in the junkyard, and I got all this junk in here, so I had to take some of this stuff out and prepare to go get some more stuff from the salvage yard. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of here. First trigger and task for the day is put a plate on lemonade. However, as you can see, the bracket is missing. I actually sold that bracket to my friend Gregory right off the back of lemonade because I didn't have a plate yet. I got a new bracket for it in storage, and I'm not planning on installing that till after the paint job. So between now and then, I'm going to take this one off of Lucille, put it on lemonade, hang my plate so I could be racing legal, and head over to the junkyard. Back today at 2 Stacks. Look at here, folks. They got little carts. I don't know how that'll roll out there, but we're going to give it a try. I'd be probably better off with them big wheelbarrows than this thing, but let's see, because I got 2 doors and a fender to get and an antenna. So let's see how this works. Uh-oh, folks. It's almost official. Jax is starting to get them off the ground. This one's got the front off the ground. 162 cars to go and a few to unstack. Here it is, folks, still here. I'm going to take this driver's door, passenger front door, and this front fender over here because mine has a bunch of rust on it on one of my cars. So let's get cracking on this. I don't think I need this off the ground to get this. This does not have the stripe down the rocker panel, and that dash pad is not that good, so I'm not getting that. But let me get these doors and go from there. See what else I'd like to get out of here. This has jump seats in the back, and I brought my hydration formula with me, my IV stuff. But let me go ahead and get what I need out of here so I can look for a couple things for somebody else. There's a couple of parts back here. Man, look like a brand new engine mount for an S70 back there. Ugh, might as well get it. Brand new engine mount. See what else is back here in the box. Several other parts in here that I would never use, URO. But let me look at them closer, see if they got some other kind of stamp on them. Maybe they're made by some other company. Little box of goodies. You know, a URO mount is better than a dead mount. Let's see who made this one. I don't see URO on it, but let me see if I can find somebody else's mark on there. These are hard to replace. You don't want to put a junk one of those in. Even though Cincinnati is a place of rust, man, this front bumper looks really good. Somebody dressed that. That looks good. Somebody was trying to take care of this car, even though somebody ordered a bunch of URO parts for them. It even has the proper rivets inside the splash guard. The splash guard doesn't look original. It's been replaced probably. So I may take that too, because I got a lot of those banged up. At any rate, let me keep trying to get this fender off. I got a couple 10 millimeters under there and this skirt. Got fender off, 2 doors off, and I think that's all we need from this car. I could probably take that wheel skirt too, but I may not need it. I got the wheel skirt on the other side off. Somebody asked me to get something from an Eclipse, and there's the Eclipse right here. So let me see if they have what the guy needs. I took both doors, which include the door handles, which lock with the master key. So I might as well grab the ignition that locks with the master key. I grabbed the key out of the floor, which locks with the master key. And the only one that's left is this glove box. I'm gonna grab that, which will lock with the master key, and I'll have a single key set 850 kit that I could use or sell for any cars that have dual. So I figured I had the 2 door handles, why not? Round 3 of leaving your car totally unsecure. At least it's locked. If somebody would have tried to open it, it would have triggered the alarm. And I got Henrietta and Jaws in there. Getting ready to replace the door on this car. You can see the dent here. I didn't realize this back door was dented too. It needs to be replaced as well. Be cheaper to replace it than get it fixed. Then that mud flap is improper on that car. It's a S70 mud flap, so I'm gonna replace that. And then I just learned that this fender's beat up. Look how busted up that fender is. I'm gonna go ahead and put the fender I got on this car instead on this other car I got. Now I see this lower light trim is busted too. I could have got that, but when I was at the junkyard, I actually broke that in half, so I didn't get that. But let me do this door and this fender and go from there. Got the new door hung. However, it has a busted light there, a tan door handle, a 96 door latch, so I gotta take all that stuff off, and the wrong door handle. Swap it over from the old door. As you can see, I got this door on last night. It needs to have a couple minor adjustments to it. It looks like the front of it is up a little bit, the back of it's perfect, the back of it's out a little bit, the top of it's in a little bit, and it's too close. So I need to adjust it up and forward and out up top, in at the bottom, down at the front. Now, one thing you got to remember when you're dealing with these doors, 94, 95 has a certain latching and locking mechanism function. 96, 97 has a different locking system because it has that power door lock switch in there. So they won't function the same. So if you got a door that's not locking or unlocking with the central locking system, it's probably because it has the wrong year latching mechanism in there. And that needs to be changed. So a door swap could take 10 minutes unless you got to replace everything else in there, like the handle for the lock and the latch for the locking mechanism. Then that takes that 10-minute job and turns it into a 40-minute job or hour-and-a-half job. So this door down here is damaged, so I'm gonna go get that and replace that door maybe Sunday. Then this fender is rusted and dented, so I thought I was getting that fender for somebody else. I'm gonna end up putting it on this car. And this hood is slightly dog-eared and needs to be painted, but I don't think it's dog-eared enough to matter. So that's where we're at with this. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.